At approximately 5 p.m., a body of a juvenile male matching Ethan's description was discovered at this site.
Parents of a 4-year-old Layton boy said he disappeared from his bedroom. As authorities searched, a community watched and waited.
But it all ended this afternoon, and the accused, the ones meant to care for him the most.
I'm so sick to my stomach. I don't see how anybody can do that to anybody, much less a little kid that can barely speak for himself.
Several agencies came together to find the boy's desecrated body near Powder Mountain.
And now the boy's mother and stepfather are in jail in connection with his murder. Nicole Gonzalez has details. Nicole.
Yes, both mother and stepfather are here in the Davis County Jail. The mother reported her son missing last night, but Layton police say that all along she knew her son was dead and was just trying to cover her tracks.
Anytime you get a crime involving a child like this, it makes you really wonder, how does something like that happen?
It's the same question that's going through everyone's mind right now. Layton police say 4-year-old Ethan Stacy was killed by his 31-year-old stepfather, Nathan Sloop. They say Stacy's 27-year-old mother, Stephanie Sloop, was also involved. It started last night around midnight when Stephanie reported her son missing. Layton police immediately called in search teams to the Layton Meadows apartment complex.
They met with the parents, obtained a description of Ethan, and started checking the area to include the apartment grounds, trash receptacles, vehicles in the parking lot, storage shed, and area businesses.
After searching all morning long, police interviewed the Sloops again. They revealed where Ethan might be, Ogden Canyon near Wolf Canyon Trail.
They took him to the site of the burial site. Again, the crime scene, due to the weather, Powder Mountain had received a lot of snow. The crime scene was just difficult to process.
From Chopper 5, you can see detectives gathering evidence at several sites about 100 yards off the trailhead in an area described as rugged, muddy, and wet.
We're treating it as a crime scene. I think this investigation is being treated very, very carefully with regard to evidence.
Detectives believe all that evidence points to the Sloops. Nathan is being charged with aggravated homicide, felony child abuse, obstruction of justice, and desecration of a corpse. The mother faces the same, with exception to homicide. Police still aren't sure how long Ethan's body had been buried up on that mountain. They say he was killed sometime in the last 10 days since he moved here to stay with his mother for the summer. Back to you.
Thank you, Nicole Gonzalez. The question on almost everybody's mind tonight is why?
Police aren't releasing any information on a possible motive, leaving people to wonder what went wrong with the small family. Sarah Dolph joins us in the newsroom with details.
Well, Bruce and Deanie, Ethan Stacy actually lived in Virginia with his father. He was in Utah for a summer visit, and he was here less than 2 weeks before he was killed.
4-year-old Ethan Stacy caught the attention of his new neighbors right away when he moved in 10 days ago.
He was carrying not heavy things but bulky, and he was just a trooper, and I was laughing because it was so cute.
And during the search for him, a lot of that attention shifted to his new stepdad and mom.
She came out of the house and she was crying how, she was a bad mother to let something like this happen. And we all felt sorry for her.
Gone, neighbors say, are the feelings of empathy, replaced by disbelief at what the couple is accused of doing.
I'm so sick to my stomach. I don't see how anybody can do that to anybody, much less a little kid that can barely speak for himself.
A background search turned up a series of criminal convictions for Nathan Sloop. In June 2001, charges of failing to obey a peace officer and disorderly conduct. 2 years later, he was found guilty on possession with intent to manufacture and produce a controlled substance, a third-degree felony. And in October of 2003, Sloop was found guilty of a Class B misdemeanor charge of illegal possession and use of a controlled substance in a drug-free zone. That means it was within 1,000 feet of a school. Police say he is currently on probation, but didn't elaborate further. Less is known about the background of Stephanie Sloop. Police say she had married Nathan Sloop earlier this month. Ethan's father lives in Virginia. Police had the difficult task of notifying him of his son's death this afternoon.
And we were able to reach Nathan Sloop's mother. She lives in Davis County, but she declined to comment tonight. So right now, more pieces to a very incomplete puzzle, Bruce and Deanie. We should know more tomorrow when prosecutors meet. Back to you.
Terrible story, Sarah. Thank you.